with that decision on their own though. Like hell, we gonna make that argument. Like shit, they can bring me one less double cheeseburger with my combo. Like, I mean, come on, like we can
I
say
don't know
that,
what you're saying now.
bro. Like, it's a joke. Anyway, fucking like I'm saying like if we gonna say that, then anything can fucking like go down 80-90%. I'm saying they made
Not
that decision
stablecoins. I
based
mean,
on their level of
you just mentioned the
understanding.
UST, but I mean, you can have stable coins on centralized platforms and not be down 80-90% and still be, gaining a little something. If you want to take a little bit more, I mean, risk on a smart contract side, you could be getting 10-20% on your stable coins. If you want to get a little bit more frisky, I mean, you can get 50% on your shit. I mean, I mean, I'm still telling people get into space because there's so much shit to do.
I'm not telling people to get into it, but I'm saying like how many people would actually even take the time to do what you just said to figure that shit out? How many people would do that?
I'm
Let's
not
be
saying I'm gonna
honest.
get a million people. The topic was about telling people getting into the space. Like I'm still promoting it at its all time highs, its all time lows at any point because there's so much stuff to do in the space where you don't have to get wrecked
Yeah,
or even feel like you're getting wrecked.
I'm just
And
like I said, I
I
don't
understand from
recommend
where you're
people get
coming
into.
from because you might not be playing with staking stables or you might not be playing with platforms that's giving you rent regardless of where the market is at. You not might be doing that, so you might not be comfortable with telling somebody to jump in the market.
Yeah, I don't fucking like
I get that.
all the coins I want to invest in. I want to have a fundamental understanding of. Some are lower than others, but I don't like investing in shit that I don't understand. We have motherfuckers buying coins, like buying 35 of them shits in a list and don't even know what the fuck they do. No, I wouldn't recommend somebody like that to come into crypto because then you're gonna get wrecked. Something bad. You're gonna have a bad experience. You're gonna have a bad taste in your mouth, and then you're gonna be like, crypto is a fucking scam. I'm like, no, motherfucker, you scammed yourself by buying like X amount of coins and just throwing it at the wall and hope it stick.
Nah,
Buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, man,
Nah,
man, I hate
that's
that.
why we here to
I
promote like
I hate
the right ways to go.
I, I
Please
hate
buy some Bitcoin.
I hate that narrative, man. When people just be like, buy some Bitcoin, it'd be alright, man. I hate that narrative.
All right, ain't nobody. I don't think nobody here is saying that. I mean,
I am.
well, I mean, I got you. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. But I'm a definite proponent on the space, no matter what time it is in the space. Like, it's too much going on for people to be missing out.
I would want somebody to learn
you
about
learning.
the space. That's what I'm. If you're not willing to learn about the space, I don't even want you to come in. And it's not even on some time where I want all the money to myself. I just don't want you looking at me funny when you, like, you not. I don't understand. Just to me, that doesn't make sense. Like, you investing in stuff that you have not even a 5% understanding of. You just guessing. I cannot understand that philosophy. I
I mean,
cannot.
who are we talking about here?
I'm not talking about anybody Pacific. I'm just saying I'm just saying people like people. Huh?
I would just say you should follow the flawless technique and you're good.
I'm not even talking about. Listen, I ain't even giving him no shine. I'm just saying, like, people will come in, they'll see, oh, Bitcoin, you made a lot of money. People is millionaires. Let me just buy some Bitcoin, then everything will be all right. That's the average person. Very few people are gonna be like,
Yeah, I
yo.
thought we was talking about meme coin people before, like that be getting in the space because that's how a lot of people get in, right? That y'all said. I'm saying, I mean, you got different people. You have different.
I'm
people,
saying if we talking about like people that I would personally get
a lot of
in.
people I know, like hood people, they was getting in off of like either Bitcoin all time highs, or they was getting in off. They wanted to get in off some meme coin, and at both times I'm telling them that's the wrong time you want to get in. I mean, I tell them like, yo, if you are spreading around DCA things like that, but I mean, yeah, I mean it's different folks that come in that want to do shit. I mean, some people want to get in and they buy everything they see that pop up on Coinbase, or whatever, and they feel because it just came out the first day on Coinbase.
I don't know. That nigga timed out. I don't know what's going on.
Driving around.
Yeah, he probably driving around. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is just like Like, if you're not willing to understand what you're invested in, I just don't recommend you coming over here. I just don't recommend it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I got your. What do they recommend? How many hours? Like 40 hours
40 hours of what?
of research before you even like try to invest in anything.
Yeah, I know what you trying to do, bro. I know you trying to pull, bro. I'm not saying,
Yeah.
but you're not willing. Like, I'm not saying you got to learn everything tomorrow, but you're not willing to, like, you just, like, I
No,
don't.
I'm serious. I'm serious. Cause I'm just basing off of, like Michael Saylor.
Me personally,
He said 40 hours.
it ain't even like that. It's personally, yo. I mean, yo, just go check this out. Go check this out. But I mean, yo, go spend maybe, maybe this weekend, go spend maybe a couple hours on something. Especially if I'm telling you to go buy stable coins and stake it, because it ain't nothing to that. All I gotta teach you is that, all right, these stable coins represent SDC and DAI, like these are actually backed by dollars, and so they're a lot more safer than any other stable coins. So I'm telling them, those are more comfortable.
Bro,
I mean,
people
more safer short coins to pick. Stake those and then just chill.
bro,
Come check those
people would trip off
every once a
that,
month
bro.
or
I'm
something
telling
like that.
you.
Like
People,
those have been stable and they've been good for the longest and been given like fine rewards. So
I wasn't trying to pull anything. That's what they said. Like Michael Taylor and some of the other guys say. Like,
I wouldn't. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, to be honest with you, you can follow people in the education and everything as much as you can, but at the end of the day, your experience is what's going to teach you. You're going to have to get in the game. You're going to have to get some skin in the game. You have to join communities like you already are now and talk to other people besides us. Like literally find a project that you like and that sparks your interest and join the community. Get in there, add to the developers and stuff like that. Don't be sitting there just watching YouTube videos or anything. I'm telling you that from my own personal experience, because that's just going to waste your time, because I honestly learn more by actually doing.
Yeah, I agree with that. Don't be people just be watching YouTube videos and just think they got everything figured out. I'm just like, bro, that's just somebody else's opinion. Just like we all got opinions up here. That's just our opinion. Like I don't nah like my thing is like if that was true, then I'd be up big on Ethereum, because Ethereum be at 27,000, because that's what Bitboy Crypto said was supposed to be.
And literally find out what works for you, because literally all of us that you're talking to, we all got our own investment strategies. That's why we always gonna butt heads too. So it's just like we all got our own investment strategies of what's going on, and eventually when you get skin in the game, you're gonna find your own investment strategy. You're gonna be like, oh well, I know Stu said this, but I kind of like how this works for me. I know Jay said this, but this works for me right here, and I know I'm making more bread right here. And next thing you know, you probably sitting there sharing like, yo, did y'all know that you could do this? And we're gonna be like, oh no, I ain't know that shit. You discovering some other new part of some shit. So literally, you're gonna have to get skin in the game. That's how you're gonna learn everything.
And what's funny is people will buy Bitcoin when that shit goes up. And then when that shit goes up, and then when it's the end of the bull cycle and that shit tanks, oh, that shit a scam. I'm getting out my Bitcoin. Like, that's it. Like, you tell motherfucker to buy, that's what motherfuckers do. Like that's what they do. They buy the Bitcoin.
They do that with any coin they buy. Any coin they buy, it don't buy to be Bitcoin.
Okay, but I never said if you buy Cardano, it's gonna solve all your problems. I never pushed that narrative.
Nobody said that. You did say that, bro. You were just making an emphasis on Bitcoin for no reason, I think.
No, but I'm making an emphasis on Bitcoin because that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you that people really think like that. They just be like, oh, just buy some Bitcoin, everything will be all right. Like,
who I'm saying, people don't. I don't know nobody that really thinks that way.
Bro.
I mean, and people that think that way, there's the same amount of people that think that way about every coin, any coin that they buy. They feel that coin is going to the moon, is going to take them to over the top, because that's why they bought it. So I mean, I don't think it's really just it's a Bitcoin thing. It's a whatever you buy thing. You feel me? You know, people, you buy some glows, or you go buy some
bro, but now you talk about people that experienced and actually done the research. I am talking about people that have no idea about crypto. Bitcoin is the known commodity that y'all saying that people know about, and they be like, oh, I just bought some Bitcoin, everything will be all right. But I'm just saying, it depends on when. There's so many variables that come in. What exchange you buy it on? What times you buy it on? Did you buy it when it's going up? Did you buy it when it's going down? If you buy it when it's going up and it's about to be the end of the bull cycle and that shit tanks, then you're going to get out and then you're going to say that shit's a scam. Because I know plenty of people that have done that personally.
No, I'm saying, again, I guess that's a lot. You come across a lot of people that did that, but I mean, I don't come across people that buy Bitcoin and think everything's gonna be all right. I mean, I think maybe they get caught out there where they buy crypto and they assume that with I mean, people they think that again about every coin they get. Anybody I see buy a coin, they think it's going to the moon, it's gonna be fine, especially if they are hodler, and then it go down 90%. Then especially like those new people, they end up thinking it's a scam. Most of these cases, that's been with like meme coins and a lot of bullshit that people been put out there, whatever. But so I the Litecoins of the world and all them other new coins from that came out back in the day. That was the new XRPs and the Lunas and the ADAs of today, whatever. So I mean, you hear that a lot. You hear that across the space. It ain't just Bitcoin. Because I mean, if as long as I've been in space and been hearing about shit, it's been mostly them other shits that ain't here no more. Bitcoin's still around.
I mean,
maybe we hearing different shit from different people, I guess. But I mean, it is definitely, different, different shit out there.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like I said my piece about that joint, bro. I don't know, man. I said my piece about it.
Nah, my fault. You come across a lot of people that bought Bitcoin and think it's a scam now. I guess that's what I got out of it.
I don't know, man. I just feel like I keep saying the same ish. Like I just, once again, I just feel like it's not. It should be. It seems like it's that simple, but it's not that simple, in my opinion.
I think we all agree with that. I mean, I agree with you. It's not as simple as that.
I think it's simple to think that you can't put everything in one basket.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I mean, I think we all agree on that. I got multiple coins, like.
Right.
I mean, but we can also agree that's what some people do. They have no idea about this space. I mean, we can all agree on that, can't we?
Yes.
Okay, then. So, like, it go both ways. It go both ways, though. That's what I'm saying. Go both ways.
But I know, I'm saying we ain't got Bitcoin.
Huh?
People you gonna buy some Bitcoin, man?
Man, I don't know.
I don't care. But hey, I appreciate the advice though. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys mean when you have skin in the game?
Invest in a project. Invest in a project. Invest in a project. Do your research. Go in. Don't have your hand held. Like, go into a project. You find a project that you like and dive deep into that. Like, join their Discord. Start questioning the developers. That's how you get your experience. Because when you get into with DeFi projects, you want to do as much extensive research. Because, like you said, they are risky. So you have to do as much research as you can to gauge your risk tolerance. Everybody has a different risk tolerance. So know your risk tolerance, because you're going to see a few projects out there and you want to sit there and go into, and you can question the developers. If developers don't want to talk to you or anything, and you see the community's acting up, that's a red flag right there. You're not going to go and invest in a project of people that don't want to talk to you or even explain what the project is or anything. Most projects that I'm in, I know that the developers will sit there and talk to me. They'll answer every single question I have. They're not going to have secrets like that. They and then, like you said, you can also look on ETH scans or BSC scans or Poly scans, whatever blockchain you want, and look it up and look at the wallets of what their claims are. You go through the white papers and continue read and analyze them things and find what other people's aren't seeing. And just like that's pretty much skin in the game right there. And then honestly, you may lose money. That's part of investing. It happens. That's how you learn. Like, it's not just an L, but that's why you always invest. You don't invest more than what you can afford to lose. So if you got like rent and shit to pay, you're not going to put your rent up. But like an example, like I told myself I'm not going to buy nothing, but I was going to try this free mint out. But I'm not trying to spend money like that. Free mint, it wasn't more than like $6 I spent to oil and gas transaction for it. I was okay with losing $6. So it's just like, just to be able to get the lesson that I would be able to learn on how to properly gauge a free mint project and how to be able to flip it and stuff. So it's just like you can't be afraid to lose money. At the end of the day, that phrase is real. Scared money don't make no money. So if you really want to make money, you're gonna have to get involved and not be scared. Yes, you do make sure you have some leverage to make sure you have some safe investments to hold on to, because you don't want to risk all your capital. But if you really want to make some money, you're gonna have to take risks, and that's what it is. That's anything in life.
I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. Right. It's like that.
No, I definitely. I mean, and I still, from what I've learned in the game, you know, I'm comfortable with promoting to somebody. You can get in this game, and I mean, unless something drastic happens, like some crazy hack or rug pull, like, and you don't have to even be investing in no bug shit like that. You can invest in this without losing any money. Like, I mean, so far, like at least with my experience, I've lost money, but that's me doing wild bug plays or being, you know, extra risky. But I feel comfortable with telling somebody you can get in this game without losing money. I mean, you can start making some money and start using that as, you know, now you can get more risky if you want to after making some money in the game. So I mean, I guess it depends on how you promote it to people, you know. And either way, you ain't wrong, you know, because again, you want them to, you know, get their feet wet and play. But I mean, I'm comfortable telling people like, yo, you can get in the game without losing money. Like I think that, you know, only invest what you can afford to lose. Like, no, you don't want to lose anything. You want to come in here, spread out your investments and play it right. And, you know, play it safe.
Different strategies for everybody. Like, if you're just coming in this game and you just want to build a savings account, yeah, you play it safe and you won't lose any money or anything. If you're trying to make a bag off of it, you're gonna have to take some risks. It is what it is. Anybody in this
and you can still spread that out.
I've never met anybody in this space that hasn't lost money, that has a bag, that they built a bag on. They lost money, and that was from the L's that they took, the lessons they took to be able to build the bag up that they have right now.
I took a $30,000 L. Me personally, I took one.
On the entire portfolio.
What are you talking about on the entire portfolio?
Like I'm saying, if you come into this space with like $1,000, right, and you spread that out, and you making moves. Now, some of those projects probably went down, or it could be half of them that went down. But you know, in this space, all you need is one or two or whatever, and a couple of those projects go up. Like, you could be still, what you call it, like playing with house money. Like, there's a lot of people playing with house money.
That's what I just said, dude. Yeah.
So hold on. That's not losing anything.
That is. Dog, that's losing the money on one end. You're losing some money, but you gained it back on the other end. Yes, but at some point you did lose money. You gained it back.
At what point when you started that you lost money?
Oh, you just sound like you want to disagree with something right now.
Well,
so we talking about the same exact thing. So I said, you're saying that literally. You said that, say there's 10 projects out there and only one of them popped, but the rest of them lost, but it popped enough so that you could get a return on your investment. Did you not lose money at some point there?
If you ain't sell nothing, no.
Yeah, that's right. Technical shit.
That's why I asked you was your portfolio. The first question I asked you was your portfolio. I said out of your portfolio, anybody's portfolio, out of your whole portfolio. Like, when you invest, that's why they say don't put your eggs all in one basket. You investing with your portfolio. You ain't investing with just one thing or one. Like, I don't know how you're looking at it, but with your portfolio, if you take the loan and say
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying the exact same thing you're saying. I'm just saying that you did lose money at some point during that time period.
Yes.
Even if you gained your money back.
Yes, that's you. I understand what you saying, because you saying, like, if you didn't sell
exactly what you said. I'm just saying you can. I mean, technically you can go without losing. I mean, again, it's a rug pull or the project just stop working on. They just stop.
But I'm saying, like, bro, I bought Ethereum at $300.
Most stuff has come back. Depending on what you've been in, again, it really depends on what you've been in. Most stuff has come back to its all-time high, or usually if it's a solid project, it usually comes back up. And again, that's all depending on what you're in. If you ain't take that loss and you in a solid project, you should be fine. Again, if you're trying to make 2, 3, 4, 5, 10x right away, then I mean, and you ain't expecting no volatility, then you're gonna look like you in a loss. But when you aping into random projects or new NFTs that's promising shit that ain't gonna come out for years and all that, like, and it's down, you gonna look like you gonna maybe feel like you're in a loss or whatever you might invest in. But you don't have to come in here and take a loss. Actually, take a loss depending on how you invest. I'm comfortable with saying that with what I've learned in the space.
I guess you just being particular as far as if you sell, but I'm saying, in my opinion, I have taken a loss because Ethereum I bought it at $300, and I rode that joint up all the way to like 4,000 something, and I was up big money, and I lost big money in that motherfucker, and I still lost or whatever.
How did you lose buying that 300? Where did you lose at?
Bro, I lost from my all-time high because I was at four. As much as true.
When did you sell it? You sold it under 300 after you bought at 300?
No, I still have it.
So how you in the loss? Where you lost that? You used the wrong terminology.
Bro, like I went down. However terminology you want to put it, I went down. I'm in the red right now. Correct?
You bought at 300. How are you in the red? We ain't never go that low.
Bro, I'm talking about from my all-time high though, bro. I was at 300 at my.
You see, you know why we misunderstood? Because of the way you using the terminology. You said I bought big Ethereum at $300.
Yes, I did.
Anybody that bought at $300 is up, unless it goes lower than $300 and they decide to sell.
Yeah, and anybody that brought it all the way up to 4,000 some also was up big at that same point too. You got to factor in that.
You've been buying even way more after about.
Bro, I'm saying from the spectrum of the time I got in all the way to the all-time high, I have been there the entire time, and I'm telling you that I have lost from the all-time high.
Because was you buying all the way up? As I'm asking, because I've only heard about the purchase at 300.
Yes, I bought in at 7. Huh?
Yeah, he's saying, like Jay, to him, he lost because he didn't capitalize on those profits. So in his mind, he lost. That's his mindset. He lost money because he didn't capitalize on. That's all he does. Is, you know what I mean? It might not be the way.
I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying.
That's all he's saying. That's all he's saying. He lost.
Bro.
And that's probably a good.
I'm not looking at it as a loss. I'm looking at myself up 3, 6, 9. I'm looking at myself up Forex.
I know, but
that's what I'm looking at myself.
Bro, but that's money I could have, bro. What are we talking? That's money I could have had. Like,
you didn't lose that. You left that on the table. It's a difference.
To me, left it on the table or losing money is still in the red, in my opinion.
I got you. I get where your mindset at. I get you.
He was trying to make it sure it doesn't happen again.
Of course, I think we all in that space. I think we all. I mean, most of us at least have been around, or at least been in this market. Have we say the same thing to ourselves. But I'm thinking is that if you've been in that 300,
that's like somebody buying Bitcoin at $1,000, and then it rides all the way up to $1 million, and then it rides all the way back down to 5,000 from $1 million, and be like, oh, well, I'm still up. I'm still up.
That's what people say.
Come on, man. You telling me they're not gonna feel no type of way about being from 1,000 to $1 million?
Feel some type of way, but that's not what we're saying. We talk about, are they up still? Yes. Are they in a loss? No. Now, you feel bad about not taking profits when it was higher. Yes, but you're not in a loss. And if you up 5x, 4x, and over 2 years, you should be. I mean, I'm not telling you what you should be, but people should be happy with that because you're not getting that normally nowhere.
Z, are they helping me?
Go ahead, help them.
Like you a stickler for terminology, so it's just like no way around it.
I mean, I can't assume that I mean certain he said I'm in a loss. I'm like, damn, you bought at 300. I wish I would have been buying more at around that time or whatever. But it's like, yeah, if you still at 300 and you at 1,200, even though it went to 4,000, it's like, yo, I'm still up. You feel me? I feel comfortable taking more other risk and things like that. But and I think and a lot of people in the space feel that same way. But they still do, and they also feel like, yeah, I wish I would have took profits, red it was a lot higher.
That's why red is red. Yep, red is red.
No. What's red? I'm saying even I don't know even if you use any type of these charts or tools, you still won't show up red, bro. You're gonna show up green. Up in like.
Bro, I'm talking about the red I see from the 4,000 all the way down to the 1,200 is red. Period. It is.
I guess it's red in your head. I got you, bro. I can't assume what's in your head, but when you give me like concrete numbers, I'm seeing green. My fault, bro. You feel me? 3 to 1,200 is green.
Bro, if I go on CoinMarketCap and I
4,000 to 12, you went from 3,000 to 4,000 to 1,200. I'm still seeing green, but you don't.
But nobody gonna have that level of optimism, bro. If we talking about extreme numbers, bro, like if that shit rode up to 1 million and that shit rode back down to 10,000, you telling me you still gonna just I just see green? What the fuck?
If it was in a 2-year span, I'm gonna be mad that I didn't take those profits, but I'm still in the green. Yes.
Man. All right, man. All right.
Like I said, I agree. I'm mad that I didn't take profits. You feel me? But it's like I'm still in the green. Like again, 10x, like or 2 or 4x. Like that's not happening normally. Like people so caught up.
I get what you're saying. You are.
The example.
Like, this ain't normal.
The example is that that Bitcoin went up to 4,000 and then drops down to 1,200, but you bought it at how much?
Like 300.
I'm with Jay on that. Sorry.
Thank you, bro. Like you greedy. You greedy, bro.
You in the green on that one still.
But still, like
4x, bro.
4x. If it dropped below your purchase price, then yeah, you took an L. But it didn't drop below your purchase. You're still in profit. You're still in profit.
I understand where you at, bro. You mad you ain't take profits?
Still in profits.
But I understand you mad you ain't take profits at what you said. You bought at 300 and went up to 4,000. That's a 10x, over a 10x. You're looking at about 12. No, you look 369. You're looking at a 13x that you missed out on. Okay, if you didn't sell at the top. But cool, you still at a 4x in what? How many years? 2-3 years? You're not getting that nowhere like that, bro. Unless you like super actively trading. You gotta be good at that.
I get it, bro. You are correct. You are correct. Huh?
You learn your lesson.
I'm saying like you are correct technically. Technically, you are correct. I can't dispute that. You are correct. But I am saying that I didn't get that fucking 4K or whatever when that shit cashed or whatever. Like I'm still feeling the type of way about it is what I'm saying.
AJ, if you wanted an example, that's the perfect example. Stu, taking his what he perceives as his loss because he didn't make as much profit as he wanted to. But it's his lesson learned where he should have taken profit a lot higher. And now he knows that I'm taking my damn profit. He's never gonna let that shit happen to him because the shit's eating at him even to this day.
No, and I didn't buy every single Ethereum at 300. I bought it like went to 695, scooped some, went to 750, scooped some. Shit, I kept scooping. I kept scooping all the way up to 1,000 as much as I could. But 300 is the base price in which I got it at. My dumb ass didn't get it at 97, and I'm feeling type of way about that because I stared at that motherfucker.
And you would be up tremendously at that,
but my dumb ass didn't buy it.
I'm saying, bro, be comfortable not selling the top because a lot of people don't sell the top, bro. Like really, a lot. I mean, that's like the hardest thing to do in any market: sell the top and buy the bottom. So like, I mean, be comfortable with that. If you at a 4x, bro, a lot of people aren't at a 4x on Ethereum. You feel me? So like, you gotta. I mean, I would think to be a little bit. I mean, be I guess happy with that, but I guess you mad.
I love that 4x on Ethereum now, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I side with Jay too. On my own opinion, I side with him too. He is correct, but I'm saying I feel that way about that. That's all I'm saying.
No, you have every right to. I would too.
Well, I do too. A lot of shit I wish I sold at the top and I didn't. But I mean, I'm content with that. You know, a lot of stuff I'm still up on, some stuff I'm down on, but it's cool. Like, you feel me? So
that's why I'm trying to accumulate. That's why in this opportunity, I am trying to build an ecosystem where I am getting so, especially if that shit continues to go down, I'm trying to accumulate so much to where I just have to have conservative estimates to where, like, if it gets to this price realistically, I'm not being like, oh, if Cardano gets to $20, like, because realistically, I don't know if that will happen in this cycle, but I do believe it will get to $5. I do believe that, but I'm saying I'm trying to make conservative estimates for the prices to where I can still make big gains, in my opinion. And if it goes up further than that, that's fine. That's fine. But I still have my possibility of big gains in actual tangible money. I'll take tangible money. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh shit.
Shit is crazy.
What's that?
Nah, we've been going back and forth or whatever.
I mean, there's a lot from a new guy like me, man. Like I mean,